Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's day is Wednesday, the 1st of October 2025. The year BSV comes alive. Branch your threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai or your post put on chain. Right, let's see what we've got today. BSV Association 6 hours ago said, in case you missed it, Teranode source code is now public. Open for anyone to inspect, run and contribute. A unique milestone, scalable infrastructure shared openly in a public repo. And there's a thread here that we might look at. Oh, this is phenomenal. So obviously the first thing I did, I went straight to the price to see what was going on, but obviously other people got there before me as well. And it is International Coffee Day. And it just so happened on this day that ChatGTP made this logo for me. Can you believe it? How good does that look? That looks ace. And I love coffee. I love coffee. So yeah, let's look at the chart. Look at these green dildos kicking off. Look at that. That's Huobi. This is Gate.io. Look at that. Look at that. This is BitMEX. There we go. Or not BitMEX. MEXC. So I'm getting carried away. BitMEX. That's Arthur Hayes. OrangeX. And then I just had to double check on CoinMarketCap as well. There's a big green orange big green dildo on there as well. Big green candle. Looking at this on Orange Gateway as well, even comparing that to the big dog, Greg Coin. Look, it's still popping off, even more so on DXS. Look at that. This is Bitcoin versus Greg Coin. Look at that. Look at that. Where oh, look at that. It's gone back to the 19th of September. Straight up. So all those losses since the 19th of September now got straight back. Oof. Amazing. Then we'll compare the other charts. 365 days of Bitcoin history. And then we'll finish with the Kellen Schweller countdown. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. Just wait for the Teranode, you'll surely see.
Here we go. Literally, I couldn't believe it. Like, what a day I've had today. I was actually out when this announcement was made. So this must have come out at what, 2 o'clock? Yeah, there we go. 2 p.m. October the 1st. 2025. In case you missed it, Teranode source code is now public. Can you imagine the blockstream guys are going to be all over this? Open for anyone to inspect, run and contribute. A unique milestone, scalable infrastructure shared openly in a public repository. This is going to be huge. 3 hours ago they said we're attending, what's that, merge.io, 7th to the 10th of October, that's in a week's time. Europe's hub for blockchain innovation with 3,000 attendees will be running talks and workshops exploring key blockchain unlocks. You won't want to miss this. Ooh. So where institutions meet crypto and Web3. Merge, was that Merge Madrid? Oh, Merge Madrid. Oh, all right then. All right, check it out. And CSW 13 hours ago just said the quiet war in plastic walls. Another day, another battle inside the plastic walls. I wrote the quiet war in plastic walls to expose the futility of suffocating crops and bees in carbon dioxide, and to show the cunning alternatives: wasps as surgeons, fungi as plaques, mites as wolves, beetles as mercenaries. Control is not in the purge but in the orchestra. This is how balance is kept, not by massacre, but by patience and precision. Yeah. Knowing what insects what to put in there. What you don't really want is a greenhouse full of Monsanto poisons and all that. Jeepers. But let's move on. So BSV Godfather has got in there. This was, I doesn't say what time it was. 30th of September. Yesterday. Teranode. Check it out. As CSW said it's coming along great. The cucumbers are starting to get ready to be harvested. Some already quite large and others still catching up. There's a good mix in size and you can see the plants are producing steadily, which means we'll have a proper run of them over the next weeks. A proper run of them over the next weeks. And what's he talking about? Big green cucumbers. Oh, of course. What else would he be talking about? Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, on my feed, I forgot it was what I didn't know it was International Coffee Day, but loving that one. That was actually liked by CoinMarketCap themselves. Oh, well, they've got like 6 million followers, so 6 million followers, and they thought they would like my retweet of their tweet about International Coffee Day. I am honoured. It wouldn't surprise me if they've probably taken it away, having seen my profile. They were like, "Oh, who's this guy liking us? Oh yeah, don't really want that. Never mind." But 4 likes. I'm sure that was one of them. Check this out. So, what time did 2:10? So literally, ChatGTP came up with this logo 10 minutes. So it probably took about 10 minutes to create. Like literally, so I must have literally pressed create, maybe literally on the dot, maybe minutes after the BSV posted about Teranode becoming open source. I'm now going to call this the Teranode Dragon. The BSV Teranode Dragon, because it was created literally as Teranode was being launched on the day. Can you believe it? And I think quite a few people like the look of that. I know I do. I think that looks absolutely mint. Loving that. Yeah. So good reactions straight away. So yeah, we'll run with that one. And talking about good reactions, this is what has happened today from the Teranode announcement. So something's been kicking off. Look at this green candle on Huobi. HTX 24-hour trade volume now 6.6 million. OKX Singapore might be spitting feathers at this, having delisted it the day before the first announcement of the first installment on the 1st of July, I think it was. Like, look at that. Look at that. Gate.io. 24-hour turnover, just 622 million, certainly not to 622,000, so over 500,000, certainly not to be sniffed at, or just simply what's the word, or just simply delisted when literally you're taking maybe sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% from each trade, and you've got over $500,000 turnover over in 24 hours. I mean, what on earth was OKX thinking, or they were doing? Like, what? So MEXC, look, they've still got that here as well. 15 minutes. See if we can make that one single candle on the hour. There we go. Straight up on the hour. Loving that. But again, I mean, a relatively small trade volume, 558,000 on these exchanges. But I wonder when it's going to go mainstream. I wonder when people start going, hold on a minute, what's going on over there? What's caused all this? We've even got this on OrangeX. Look at that. Green candles all round. So it literally started from this morning. So people must have known. They must have known. There we go. That's 2 o'clock when it really started to climb. And it's just literally shot up. I think that might have been about the time I put my tweet out. Who knows? Coincidence? Well, speculate till the cows come home. Same with CoinMarketCap. Yeah, look at that. Straight up, not used to seeing that on BSV, are we? Not at all. Oh, there we go. Made good on all the weekly losses so far. Excellent, excellent. And check this out on Orange Gateway. 30 minutes, we go to 1 hour. There we go. Still got that candle straight up, complete opposite of what happened on the 25th of September, where it went straight down. Now it's recovered those losses. Shooting up, loving that. Top left says 26.02. That's all right. We were down at 23 just the other day. Now we're at 26. That'll do. Sort of one day. Could this potentially be the start of the greatest bull run in modern day financial history, or in the history of finance? Potentially. Who knows? But yeah, look at this on DXS app. Like, woof. In 1 hour. There we go. And this is Bitcoin versus Greg Coin. So this is significant. So Bitcoin has moved first. It has literally outsurpassed Greg Coin. It's shot straight up. And Greg Coin has basically been caught with its pants down. You know, they haven't even had time to pump Tether into the market in order to then flood it into BSV. You watch the Tether printing that goes on now. They're going to be going absolutely mental to try and keep that trading margin gap so that traders don't start looking elsewhere, because there is a $2 trillion market there. A $2 trillion market full of nothing but hot air. Oof. Let's look at it. Look at this. Oh, look, they're just starting to pump it. Just starting to pump it. $117,000. But 24-hour trade volume, just 2.7. There's literally nothing there. So that means you only need 2.7% of the market to change its mind, and that whole thing is gone. Literally gone. Poof. Like that. And people are just like, oh, never in history has a $2 trillion market just disappeared. Yeah. Well, 3 steel frame structured skyscrapers hadn't ever come down until the 11th of September 2001. And that happened. 3 on the same day. Never happened before. Can you believe it? Oh, that will never happen. Never happened. Well, 3 in the same day. Could a $2 trillion market disappear? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But I wouldn't want to be holding that shit, knowing what I know. We've got a $3.9 trillion market cap there. All of these shitcoins completely manipulated. All propped up by Tether. And Tether has got $148 billion market cap from nothing. Never been audited. The only thing they can produce is attestations. Good grief. Right, where is Bitcoin now? Oh, see, look, it's still at 97. Look, they'll be drastically pumping the rest of the market. Having seen this little green wick on BSV. Oof. This is where the war starts. It's gonna be phenomenal. Phenomenal to watch. Sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready. 26.66. Look at that. Look at that. Straight up as well. 11% in 24 hours. 11%. I was watching that earlier today. It went from 5 to 6.3 to 7, and now it's at 11.2. 11.2%. Oof. Just the start of things to come. Wow. Is it worth looking at Coin DCX? Let's have a quick look. See, this is where they got loads of wash trading going on by the looks of it. Oof. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So this means that literally all the exchanges all around the world are going to be displaying this. Traders will be asking, what's going on? What's going on? What's just happened? What has caused this? Why would anybody want to buy that shitcoin? Is there something that we've missed? Because we thought it was a shitcoin as well. That's why we didn't buy it. But now we're missing out on all these green candles. What is going on? That's what they'll be asking themselves. Fascinating stuff. That'll make a great thumbnail, that would. Right, we already did the 365 days of Bitcoin history earlier today. Look at that. Loving that one from Peter McCormack. But tomorrow, the 2nd of October, was when the first draft of the Bitcoin white paper was written by Satoshi Nakamoto. There was the date on it. On the 2nd of October. Oh no, yeah. So this was, yeah, the pre-release on the 2nd of October 2008, and then it was officially released on the 31st of October 2008. Amazing, amazing. And look at that. Tomorrow marks the end of the 365 days of Bitcoin history. We go right back to the beginning and start again. All the shenanigans that have happened over Bitcoin's history, trying to get something every day. On the 3rd of October 2008, Craig Wright was awarded the GIAC Security Expert Malware. It says Craig Wright is one of 4 individuals in the world to obtain this certification. These individuals will be the elite of malware security, the top practitioners in the field. And that was from the Global Information Assurance Certification. Oof. CSW being 1 in 4 of those. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, exciting stuff. That's a 16-minute show. We're still doing the Kellenschweller countdown. We're still doing it. What could it be? What are we counting down or counting up to? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned and find out. It's going to be absolutely epic. So press the like button, hit subscribe. You're not going to want to miss all the shenanigans that happen between now and when this thing stops. The world's going to be going crazy. So, yeah, it's going to be epic. Until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
The king still has one more move.